red is calling for a takeout. She wants her vice to get rid of that rock that is just outside of the 4 foot of the blue rings down there, which you see. She thinks it's pretty good. Yes. Nice shot. Good. Direct. Skip Johnson up for the yellow team. Looks like she once again is about to throw a takeout. It's a very controlled takeout, possibly a tap back, just so she can be shot rock. This rock, she's looking it over. Vice is standing by. She says, great shot. A little wave of the broom and a little cheer for their leader, the skip. Okay, now we have the skip Brauninger, obviously from Team Brauninger. She's leading, but yellow is sitting too, so she wants to make sure she can get in behind and be shot. So they're having a little conference. Here comes Skip Brauninger down the rink. You'll see they're having this theme party of wearing sort of kitty cat hats, I believe they are. Lots of fun. Teams like to wear the same colors so they can help us determine who's on which team, but also it just gives them a feeling of team unity. So here we go. Skip Brauninger. Looks like she's going for a takeout. She wants to get rid of one or maybe even two of those pesky yellow stones. There's one in the 8 foot, one in the 4 just about on the button. Front end's on it. They're on it. Okay, great job for Dawn Brauninger. Sorry, Brauninger. Thank you, Amy, for the draw sheet info. This is our webcast co-producer, Amy Holdorf, and she's just brought me the sheets. And this team, oh wonderful, they're from Detroit, West Bloomfield, Grosse Pointe, Rochester Hills, and Royal Oak. I know the area well, and there are lots of curling clubs in that sort of southern Michigan area. Dawn says she's been curling for 28 years. Well, she must have started when she was 2. She didn't look that old, so great shot there, Dawn. Okay, now we have up in the hack Lisa Johnson from Team Johnson, and they are from Racine. And Lisa's been curling for 17 years. She looks like she knows what she's doing up there in the hack, an experienced skip. And as I mentioned before, she's a lefty, so her team will adjust for that. She's throwing, what's this handle? The intern. Looks like she just wants to cozy one up there. Yeah, the front end's on it. Team is on it. Take it in, ladies, over the hog line. There we go, nice shot. She wants to cover up, to guard her yellow. She's only counting 1, I think. Yep, she's only counting 1, but she wants to protect that. Maybe she thinks her strategy is to get one more back on her next. Oh no, that was indeed her last rock. Okay, so here's the skip from red team from Detroit. Dawn Brauninger conferring with her skip, Rachel Treesh. See what they can come up with. If it was me, it's not, but if it was, I would try to get rid of that yellow one, because then they would sit 3. We'll see what indeed they can come up with, any fancy shots, but she definitely wants to nudge the yellow out past the 8 foot, so they are shot rock and they score. But let's see what Dawn can do here. Use her 28 years of experience. Look good, looking good, nice delivery. Front end is saying weight's good, weight's good. Vice Rachel Treesh saying no sweeping, ladies, stay off of it. Let it slide right in, cozy in. Question is there enough? Is there enough? Tap back. No, she missed it. It's okay. That's a score 1 yellow. So they are clawing their way back. It is now 3-2 for Brauninger over Johnson. And see what they can do in the fourth end. The team Johnson come back, steal a couple, you never know. Or well, the Red Rock team Brauninger come up with a score or two. We know Johnson stole one right there. Now Johnson had the hammer, I believe, from the looks of it, down the other end at the scoreboard. So she has scored in 2 of the last 3 ends. Let's see what she can do this time. So Skip standing at the top of the house, asking for her lead to put up a guard. Looks a bit heavy. It'll probably be in the house. We'll see. See how deep. It looks like it'll be at least T-line, or maybe even back at the house. Right on through. The adrenaline. The adrenaline was definitely flowing there for the lead. Paula Kalk. No problem, Paula. Come back next time. So here we have lead Laura Call from the team from Detroit. Laura hails from Royal Oak. Some great coffee shops in Royal Oak. You should try them. Here we go. There was a shot just over the hog line. It looks like a center line guard. Just being 12 foot, 8 foot. Oh, and she'll bite the blue. There we go. Nice draw. It looks like Skip Lisa Johnson just saying, get rid of that. We don't want any of these pesky Red Rocks hanging around. So she's asking her lead once again, Paula Kalk, to take out that Red Rock. Okay, here we have the Skip Dawn is calling her second. Stephanie Squires. Looks like another takeout. Yep, she's saying sweep. Get on that front end. Get on that. She wants to take out. There comes a nice nose hit. Lovely. Okay. Second, Barb Vander List. Barb, I can't quite read your writing. That's okay. Barb, she's been curling for a long time. She's very comfortable at this second position. She's been curling 31 years, so she's very experienced and versed in the finer points of curling. So her skip has asked her to throw a hot one down here. There's a rocket coming on down. It's a nose hit, so she'll stick around. Indeed, that's what she gets. She's not. Nope. She's just on the 12 foot. On the edge of the 12 foot there. Okay. So her skip from the Red Rock team, Dawn, is asking her second for a draw, but it's the intern, so she wants her to come all the way across the face of the house and maybe just sit a little closer than this yellow rock. There's a nice curl. Don't think it curled quite as much as they wanted. It was a little upweight, I feel some. Oh, she rolled right out, or curled right out. Okay, so it's a clean slate here. Vice Diane Kelly from Racine, and I believe Racine is in Wisconsin. I conferred with my technical producer Randy Bocock, and he did indeed say Racine is from Wisconsin, so they have traveled across the Midwest in a Bowback. Okay. Thank you, Randy. I corrected your name pronunciation. Back to the game here. She didn't quite hog it. Nice job to inch that over. I went to school with a fellow named Randy Babcock. So I believe I just got your name mixed up there, Randy. Randy Boback, yes. Here we go. So, yes, our producers, Randy and Amy, have been doing a great job. Here we have the third. Rachel Treesh from Grosse Pointe, Michigan, has delivered her first rock with a hog. Call them from the plains and the prairies from the west of Canada and the U.S. Rachel Treesh has just thrown, looks like a great, yes, really nice takeout. And Lisa was on it for the sweep to get rid of one. So there you go. Okay, Lisa Johnson is looking over for her vice, Diane Kelly. Looks like she's going to call a control takeout. Looks like she's on the broom. Front end is gauging the weight. Where will this end up? Has to curl. 2 more feet. It's coming 2 more feet. There's 1, there's half. Will she get a piece? Just enough. Both rocks roll out. Okay, so this pesky yellow is still counting over on the far left. I think our viewers can just see that yellow rock. Not quite, but trust me, folks, there is a yellow rock. More than biting, it's actually halfway over the leftmost edge of your screen. There is indeed half a rock. That's counting for yellow. It looks like the red team wants this to really swing. It's swinging. Not quite enough, and Lisa's on it. Will she sweep it out? Nice job there from Skip Lisa Johnson from Racine, Wisconsin. I'm just now talking with our co-producer Amy Halldorf. She's back at the helm. Welcome, Amy. Okay, Vice Diane Kelly has stepped into the house, and she's taking over from her skip, who's now in the hack, Lisa Johnson. All 4 of these curlers are from Racine, Wisconsin. I wonder if they drove or they flew. Hopefully they flew, and if they drove, they got to see a lot of the Great Lakes and the Catskills and the Appalachians, and now here in lovely New England, mid-New England in Massachusetts. Hey, Lisa was, I don't know, tapping the ice. I don't think she liked very much what she did there. It's a little light. Maybe for what she wanted. No, it seems it's 12 foot, 8 foot, 4 foot. Will Vice Rachel Treesh be able to sweep that out? Out of the rings. It's still in the game, as we say. It's not crossed the back line yet, but Lisa definitely put a little bit too much mustard on that shot. She probably wishes she could have that one back. No worries, she has 1 more. Okay, here comes a shot from Dawn Brauninger, who's throwing vice rocks. She's from West Bloomfield, Michigan. She says she's an account rep. Yeah. She's been curling 28 years, like I was saying before. She must have started when she was 4. Okay, Dawn, get yourself in the hack. Nice job. And your skip, Rachel, looks like she wants it the outturn. No, pardon me, correction, the in-turn. We have a clockwise spin on the handle here. Front end's working hard. Over the hog line. Nice job. Bring it deep, ladies. Bring it deep. Bring it deep. Will it bite? Will it bite just in the house? No. It is still in the game. It's still in the game. It has not slid out of the lefternmost boundaries. So now for your score update, we have on the third sheet, which is the sheet which we are webcasting live from Wayland, Massachusetts, we have score 3-2 in the fourth end. For the red team, that's Team Brauninger from Detroit. This is Lisa Johnson, Team Johnson. This is her last rock. She wants to put this in the house. And then have Brauninger have to throw over the draw to count. So she's putting all the pressure on. Okay, nice shot. Nice shot. She's in the house on the 8-foot. Let's see. She wants to flop and roll. Okay. Here we go, Dawn. See what you can do. See if you can bring that rock right down here. Roll it in. They are strategizing and actually maybe changing that. Skip Dawn, who'll be throwing, is saying, maybe we don't want the little tap of the takeout. Let's just go for the draw. Well, either way, this will be a very controlled shot. She will not be throwing haphazardly or with too much upweight. So we're definitely looking forward to have a control shot release from her hand. Vice Rachel saying, get on it, get on it. It's falling off. It's really falling off. Over center line. Stay on it front end. Stay on it. Will they get by? Will they get by? Yes, they're by. Nice shot, nice shot. Will she hit hard enough? Yes. Red counts 1. Nice shot. Nice job front end. Hail to you. Kudos to you front end, and kudos to you, the Vice, for telling them to get on it right at the start. So they would have lost that. But they indeed came back with the 1 point. So it's a little closer now. I believe it's all tied up at 3. So we'll see what the Vice puts up on the board. Okay, let's give you a little recap here. We have the third sheet up on the screen, but I will give you the recap in our 11 o'clock game in the USWCA National Bonspiel, live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Mass. We have sheet 1, Feffner versus Crailed. Feffner in red is leading Crailed, throwing yellow by a score of 2-1. Just coming down here in the fourth end. Sheet 2, Dixon red versus Clancy yellow, and coming down also just at the end of the fourth. Team Dixon is ahead, 7-0. It looks like they're coming back home. They're heading south, as we say, throwing rocks into the near house, and it is Sharp is ahead by a score of 5-3. We'll see after this end how much any of these scores change. So yes, we are playing 10 end games here for the National Bonspiel. They're timed. Each team gets 75 minutes of time, so that's an hour and a quarter each. But there's also some opportunities for timeouts, and there's a break, I believe, after the third and after the seventh end. of about, I think it's 1 minute. So games will take sort of that 2.5 hour plus range, maybe 2:40, something like that. And yes, their teams, there's I believe 8 minutes for each end. Sorry, each player in the end. So it's a very mathematical breakdown. And you have timers trained, that they're being led this weekend by our lead timer Angela Tonis, and she has done a great job of training our timers and the officials. Okay, so we're back on sheet 3. Brauninger from Detroit and Lisa Johnson from Yellow Rocks from Racine, Wisconsin. We're certainly glad to have the Cheesettes in the house for the weekend. Welcome to the Wisconsinites. Okay, so we have second Barb Vanderlist from Racine. She's a math teacher, or a retired math teacher. Oh, no, sorry, my correction. We have Stephanie Squires. Yes, she's a wealth advisor, and she's been curling for 5 years, and she's throwing the red rock down. Looks like the skip is called a guard. Maybe she'll take it right into the house. Yep. Skip Dawn is saying, sweep it in, sweep it in. Nice shot. Just on the backside of the blue, which is the 4-foot. Often skips don't like rocks, as we call them, quite so deep, because then it serves as a sort of a backboard for the next team. But we'll see which team and who can indeed take advantage of these shots. Okay, so getting up in the hack, we now have Vice Rachel Treach. Nice shot down there by Racine's Barb Vanderlist. She's now sitting 1. She just sat really nicely to the red shot to Brauninger. Currently yellow's counting, but we'll see what Vice will see if she can deliver. Okay, the front end's on it. Front end is on it hard. The skip has now said let up, let it come right in. Here it is. 12 foot, 8 foot, 4 foot. Nice. They are sitting 1. The red rock is curled nicely in there. Seems the teams are having a little more difficult time to call the curl on this end of the near house, but they're doing a wonderful job at the far house. They have the swing downs. Okay, once again, Vice from Team Racine, Diane Kelly is on the rock. She's trying to split the uprights. Will they get it past the red rock? The guard up front? No, just a little crash. So red is sitting 1, yellow's in behind, and then Team Baumgartner 6, 3, and 4. We'll see what strategy they indeed come up with. It's a close game, 4-2 for the Red Rocks. That's Team Brauninger from Detroit. Big front end's on it. They're really on it. They're working hard. They're leaning right over there. Their brooms over that rock, keeping it straight. Skip Dawn is calling a good game. It appears they are in great constant communication, making sure they all understand waiting line and working as a team. You know, curling really is a team sport. Yes, each player has to throw the rocks. Skip may be in charge, but we know it's a team sport, and everyone is involved with every throw. Whether you actually are throwing or delivering the rock, or you're sweeping, or you're calling a rock. Here it comes, lots of action down here. Diane was able to peel off that front guard. Now we'll see what the Vice Rachel Treesh has to say about this. What's the skip going to call? Looks like she's tapping on the forefoot. She wants Rachel to bring it in right around and behind her two front guards. I think that's a wonderful call. She has two guards. See if you can bring it in, curl it, and tuck it right in behind there. Okay, Rachel has delivered. The front end's working hard. Nice job, ladies. Nice job. It looks like it's now a tap back. I'm not sure if this was plan B or that throw was just a little bit lighter. They weren't able to do that tuck, but indeed she now may have those rocks in a great spot to cover and to guard her counter. Oh, yellow's sitting too. Let's see what the shot is for Vice Diane Kelly. They're sitting the second shot, and she wants to get rid of one of those reds up top. And they come over the hog line right now into your screen. Looks like she's just going to sit. She's nudged one up. Okay, we'll now have the skips rocks. Skip of Team Detroit. Dawn Brauninger is working her way down the ice. Oh, they're saying lunch is ready downstairs. Isn't that nice? All the curlers who've been out on the ice in the cool, in what we call the ice house, can now help themselves to a fine selection, led by our head caterer, Ann Collins. Ann has been doing a great job. So far, we've had some breakfasts every morning and lunches and some dinners, and the curlers are well fed, well taken care of, and they're staying warm. Okay, here is skip. Dawn Brauninger delivers. Looks like, yes, she's found the channel. She's found that track. She wants to come in the left side and let it curl. Yes, her Vice Rachel is saying, let it curl, let it curl. But the sweepers are saying, it's a little light, it's a little light. We have to sweep to get it there. Here it comes. Yes, okay, ladies. Bring it in, bring it in. Bring it in. Just a little light. If it was me, it's not, but if it was me, I would have liked that rock a little heavier. So they'd count that pesky Yellowstone. But now let's see what Lisa can do. Can she get rid of indeed that pesky redstone that's causing her problems? Because Lisa's not scoring right now. She's sitting second spot, but you need to be one. So here we are. All sheets are solidly into the fifth end. They're all throwing from the near hack to the far house. Just shortly after 12 noon, it's about 12:10 on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you and to yours. We hope there's someone special out there for you. We heard yesterday that some of the florists would have a hard time actually delivering the flowers because of the snow and ice storm that we got. But alas, I think we're saved, and the flowers shall be delivered. The chocolates shall be made and consumed, and it's all good, as they would say. So yes, welcome to Broomstones on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And Lisa's throwing yellow stones, but wearing a lovely red team jacket. So let's see what skip Lisa Johnson can do. It looks like her call is to try to bring in her yellow stone have it swing around to be able to out-count that Redstone, which is just touching closer to the button. Lisa delivers. She's a lefty, so she has that clockwise out turn. Oh, it looks like she's going to crash. Well, maybe she wants to tap back a little bit, but hey, it is still red, sitting one. She's definitely cutting them down by keeping her Yellowstone in there. So red's only scoring one, and then she could come back with a hammer the next end. But we'll see what happens with these last rocks here. This is Dawn's last rock. Lisa has one left because they have the hammer. Sort of like in golf, the team or the player that scores last then gets to shoot first. They have honors, but they don't have last rock, and that's key here in curling. It is key, sort of like baseball. The last batter up, or football, the last team with the ball. Here we go. Skip Dawn Brauninger from Detroit, and from the Detroit Curling Club has delivered her last rock. Nicely sliding and hydroplaning down the left side. Oh, will she take it in there? Will she nudge hers? Oh, she too is going to fall off. The ladies seem to be having a hard time hitting stones around that front wall. There seems to be a fortification up there, and they cannot get around. So it looks like red will score one unless Lisa can put some mustard on it and get her last rock, and the last rock of this end, down and around that red rock. And if she can possibly get enough curl on it, have it take out and sit too. But we'll see what Lisa can do. There she goes. She has delivered. She's over the hog line. The front end is looking diligently at the rock to gauge the weight. Coming in. Looks like she's going to tap up a red one. And that will remain red one. Lisa was able to keep that cut down and to only have red score one. Okay, great job, nice end, ladies. Red gets one more point, so it is now 5-2 for Team Brauninger at the start of the sixth end. Okay, just a little chat here with our co-producer Amy, and she says everything sounds great and we are in top form, so we shall carry on. Once again, this is Leah Hoover, your webcaster, live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Mass. We're just about 25 miles west of downtown Boston, so from the Tea Party ship and the Prue, just head west, and there we are off of the pike. I believe it's something like exit, I don't know, for exit 30 in Wayland, Weston, Mass. Off of Rice Road. We're at One Curling Lane, so come see us sometime. Stop in. So this is the draw that started just shortly after 11 o'clock. Sheet 3 featuring Team Dawn Brauninger, Detroit, and Team Lisa Johnson from Racine, Wisconsin. Welcome, ladies, to our side of the country and the continent. You just switched from from the Great Lakes freshwater to the saltwater here on the East Coast, and welcome to you. Hey, this is the Red Rock team throwing their second rock down. That was the second rock by lead Laura Call from Royal Oak. Will she bite? Will she bite? Just on the end of the 12-foot. Okay. Nice rocks, Laura. Good job. There's a guard up. Hey, Lisa Johnson, what was she calling? She's talking over with her team. A little strategizing. Hey, she wants the out turn. We have some counterclockwise activity going on down here. The front end is looking. They're appraising, saying, "No, it's good. Oh, this team uses hand signals." Glad to see that. I try that and see if in between the hand and the voice, the skip can figure out what we're saying. Here they are. Yes, they are sweeping it in. The front end is Laura Call, second Stephanie Squires, vice Rachel Treese from the red team, and from yellow, Paula, Barb, Diane, and Lisa. Okay, so Dawn's in the house. She's calling for the intern from her second Stephanie Squires. Over the hog, the hands on it. Dawn's really calling, yes. Hard, ladies, hard. Bring it over. The shot will definitely make it over the hog line, center line. How deep? It is now shot rock. Yes, nice, right to the button. Nice shot there, Stephanie. Good job. Hey, Lisa Johnson from Racine, Wisconsin. She said she's been curling for 17 years, so she has a lot of nice skip experience. So, okay, there's the front end, working hard, working hard. Will they bring it in? Into the house, into the house. It's Team Johnson from Racine, Wisconsin, working hard. Little crash, but that's okay. She's now split the guards, and oh, there's Dawn. She knows exactly what she wants. Bring it right in here. Split the uprights. Okay, she's asking her second, Stephanie Squires. She's looking it over. Sees they are indeed shot rock. Will she be able to bring it in with the right amount of curl? Okay. Front end is working hard. You can hear Dawn from here calling, "Hurry, hurry hard, hurry hard." Not quite as heavy as she would have liked it, but they're over the hog line. Great shot. Okay. Here's Lisa Johnson from Racine, Wisconsin. Yes, she has just motioned with her arms to split it. Okay, so she's asking Barb Vanderlist from Racine, Wisconsin to throw this with a little bit of mustard on it. Yes. All right, nice shot. It's a takeout weight. Crossing center line. We'll see if she can have a nose hit on that red one. Send it right back through. Love the strategy. Love the strategy. Here it is. Nice shot. They are still, they meaning red is actually still sitting one, but there's one less rock with which they have to contend. That's the name of this game. Cut them down. Means a little bit of strategy going on here, Amy. Look at this. They're having a little conference. This is what you want in a team, is to see them having the opportunity to confabulate, to confer, to discuss, and make sure everyone is aware of what they need to do. The front end also needs to know. It's imperative. They know exactly what curl they want, and how deep they want it, and where they want that rock to end up. Because as we know, it usually doesn't end up where it starts out. Okay, they are in full agreement. Rachel's getting back in the hat. Throwing red rocks, throwing vice. This is the first I've heard her 2 stones. She throws rocks numbered 5 and 6. And Dawn is in the hat calling the intern with counterclockwise rotation with some pretty good weight. She wants it to come all the way down in. The front end's looking at it, giving hand signal, no need, weight's good. Looks like they want it to sit right below rock. Bring it in, she's saying. Bring it in, ladies. Yes, 12-foot biting, great. Okay, have a bit of a master plan here. Not quite sure what she's thinking. All those, with that Christmas tree shaped guard pack in front of the house. We'll see what Lisa wants to do. Lots of weight on the rock from her vice. Diane Kelly, yes. The front end is jogging to keep up. She wants to put it through. And she split the uprights. Oh, she'll crash on that red. Oh, but their yellow comes through the house. Will it sit? Yes. Alan's going to sweep that, she hopes, out. Yes, just by a couple inches. Okay. Team Detroit is sitting 2. Nope, sorry. Sitting 1. And now she wants to bring in her vice Rachel's second rock. So they indeed will be sitting 2. Dawn has the hammer. She's calculating out all these shots. Rock's a bit light. The front end's on it. Working hard. Over the hog line, nice, and they'll just touch, just what we call a little rub. Less than a nick, sort of like a glance, just one little rub. Bounce back far enough, actually, to guard that shot stone. That was one of those Plan B, possibly even Plan C, that has worked out for them. Okay, Lisa Johnson. Skip from yellow is calling her vice, Diane Kelly. Once again, some up weight. She's trying to get around, or maybe to tap back one of her yellow stones to promote. She definitely touched it and knocked it, but it was, as we would say, it was a little too skinny. A little too skinny there, a little too narrow, and she wasn't able to get the nose hit back onto the red, which is actually sitting right on the button. Once again, Rachel are chatting about the strategy. They've conferred and now concurred. Looks like she wants to bring it around for a draw. Yes, draw it in. So, you were listening to the webcast of USWCA National Bonspiel live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. We're in the second hour of the 11 o'clock draws. We have 3 close games. One game is separated by 5 or 6 points, but as we know, these are 10-end games, and there's always a lot of room for scoring. Currently, we are showing you the cameras are live on sheet 3. This is Skip Dawn Brauninger delivering her first rock. Vice Rachel is calling the lead, and in the second saying, "How's the weight, ladies? How's the weight?" Over the hog line, yes. Sweet, bring it in. Okay, she leaves it just a little shy of maybe where she wanted it, unless that was to, I'll get ahead of myself. Red rock, sitting 1. Skip Lisa Johnson ready to deliver her first rock. Lefty, nicely out of the hack. Front end's on it. It's fast enough. Front end's on it. It'll crash into the first guard, and it'll just basically be like a peel. Okay, she's certainly cut down the guards up front. We'll see now what Dawn can do. She has conferred with her vice, Rachel Treesh. Says, you only need this much? That's indeed right. Dawn only needs just to be a little more than halfway over the 8-foot rings. Those are the white rings. And Broomstones, red, white, and blue paint. The house. Here comes Dawn's rock. The front end is gauging. They're saying there's enough weight. Vice Rachel saying stay off, stay off. Okay, now they're on it. Now they're on it. Yes, yes. Bring it in, bring it in. Looks like she wants to guard it. Okay. That's it for rocks for Don Brauninger's Team Detroit. I wonder where they play, out of which club. Ferndale, thank you, co-producer Amy. They curl out of Ferndale, and I want to know where Ferndale is, and likely you do too. Yes, yes, that's in between sort of that Novi, Southfield, Plymouth area of southern Detroit, southern Michigan. Okay, back to Wisconsin. They are throwing yellow rocks, and this is the last rock for skip Lisa Johnson. If she can draw this in, and she could sit one and steal, or no, sorry, not steal, but score. Okay, get on it, get on it. Nope, she will not get by. She is by, but she's too heavy. Yeah, it's one of those. There was need to sweep it in order for it to stay straight, but the more you swept, the farther it would go. Sometimes, instead of being a win-win, it's a lose-lose in this game of curling. So that was a steal by the Red Rock team, Team Dawn Brauninger for Michigan. For the team from Detroit, we have a total of 52 years of curling here. 28, 11, 30, 39, and 12. 51 years of curling experience here on Team Detroit. That's wonderful. And Team Wisconsin has, let's see, 62, 73, 88 years of curling experience. That's a lot of ice, isn't it, Amy? That's a lot of ice time. Well, Amy, we have either scared away all of our people by my loud casting. So I am trying to keep it quiet, but it's still at a level so you can hear it on our webcast. Yes, thumbs up from the producer. That's what we like. Oh, I know what it is, Amy. Everyone's having lunch. That's what they're doing. We heard the bell ring, and our chief cook for the tournament and the weekend, Ann Collins, has the baked potato bar on the menu for the day. I gather any topping you could practically want to get. Baked potato, sour cream, green onion, some bacon, and I even saw some veggies and some guacamole. Sounds good. Okay, we are back at it on sheet 3, live from Broomstones, Wayland, Massachusetts. Just past 12:30. The team is each team is allotted 75 minutes, and it looks like they've used about maybe 35 or 40 so far. So yes, we're about halfway through, and we finished 6. So we should be right about on time for sheet 3. Okay. Red scored last time, therefore they had honors. They shoot first, so yellow has the hammer. And here is this is lead Laura Call. And she's indeed answered the call of her skip to bring this rock right in. The front end's on it. They're on it, and yes, indeed, they'll bring it right in. Maybe a little tap of that yellow rock. Let's see. Nice shot there, Rachel. Sorry, Laura. Good call. Okay. Lead Paula Kulk stepping into the hack, and her skip Lisa Johnson is calling it. Looks like a takeout. Yeah, leads are adept at draws, at setting up guards and a takeout. So it's a position that requires a lot of skills and flexibility, able to make all the shots. Well, she got rid of her own, and I think she is indeed shot rock. So, well, the skip won't be too upset with that. She sort of tit for tat, as we say. So yellow, sitting one, red on the forefoot, and here comes the first shot from the second, Stephanie Squires. Looks like she may be hoping for a tap back of the red onto the yellow. Oh, we like these shots, they're exciting. Will it curl enough? Will it curl enough? Yes, indeed there was a hit. The red rock was nudged out, and it's I'd say pretty much a tie from this lofty perch that we have. It's sort of the second story, the glass viewing balcony? No, it isn't a balcony. What do we call this? Mezzanine. There's the word for it. This is the mezzanine. Second story from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. Hey, your list shot is curling nicely into the house. Pulling a little bit too much. Oh, Barb. Too bad. Nice shot, Barb. Nice try. Just over curl, just a little bit. There's definitely lots of swing in the house far end of the rink. Okay, skip. Dawn Brauninger is calling for her second, Stephanie Squires, to draw this rock right in there, because she can see if they aren't sitting one, they're sitting. It would definitely be a measure for the shot rock right now. So we shan't worry about that too much. We'll just see if either team play the little nudge. Okay, the sweepers are on it. Dawn's called them off. She can let that glide in here. Oh, well, then possibly red is sitting one, and she wanted that guard. Looks like indeed that is the case. Okay, here's the second rock from the second Bart Vanderlust. The front end's on it. They're sweeping hard. They definitely want to get her rock by that guard. They're well by. Now they want it to go as deep as possible. Nudge that red one. Didn't make it by that front guard red. No worries. Okay, we're back live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Mass. The USWCA National Bonspiel. We have the cameras pointed on sheet 3. Team Racine, Wisconsin versus Team Detroit. Team Wisconsin is skipped by Lisa Johnson from Racine, and they are throwing yellow rocks, and they're a little off of their game for today so far. They're trailing 6-2, but as we know, there's a lot of curling left. These are 10-end games, and we've got 4 more ends. So let's see if they can claw back, score a few, and tie it up, and bring it down to the last few ends. But and I'm sure that's what Skip Lisa is also thinking. Right now we have Dawn Brauninger's team throwing red rocks, or sitting one, and looks like she wants to have another guard pop up there in the front of it. She's playing just the 1 point at a time game, it seems. Yep. She is pointing at the space on the house just above the 12-foot center line. So she wants a sort of a mid-level guard, not a high guard, but not too deep. She doesn't want them to be able to get around, but she wants to plug up the holes, as we would say. Plug up the holes. Looks good, looks good. The front end is laying off. And you know it'll get there. As we say, it's all there. It's all there, and just a little rub, yes, a little rub, a little nudge to block up that hole. Okay. The Yellow Rock Vice, Diane Kelly, is in the hack, and she's looking at what her Skip Lisa has called. Yes, it looks like a takeout. I don't know if they want to do a raised takeout. Just what? With that ice, I wouldn't think it's a draw around. I don't know if you can draw around the outside. Nope, I think it's a takeout. Can she find that channel? It's falling off. It's falling off. Will it get by? Hit 1, 2. Will it hit? No. Oh, just a miss. Nice try there, Diane. Nice try. Good call, Lisa, to see if you could work some fancy rocks out there and have a double and wind up shot rock, but not just yet. Okay, there are still 3 rocks to be thrown. Okay, here comes Skip Dawn Brauninger. She's from West Bloomfield, Michigan, and she says she's an account rep. That's great. She does taxes possibly, and lots of spreadsheets, so she knows all about calculations and about analyzing, and that's definitely what we want our skips to be able to do. And if she's here, she's been doing it well, and it seems she's been doing it for a long time as well. 28 years on the curling circuit. Okay, here's Dawn's shot, and her delivery looks good. The front end is just leaving it alone, staying off, chatting with Vice Rachel Treesh. Now, here's the question. Can they find that channel? Can they lock it up? Plug up the holes? Looks like it. Nice shot, Dawn. Okay. Now, Skip Lisa Johnson with her first rock. She needs a score. She needs to bring one in and nudge the red at the top, not the yellow, because that's hers. She's sitting second, but if she hits the red, it'll hit her yellow and then go out, so we don't want that. So let's see what strategy Lisa can come up with. It looked like she's asking her Vice Diane to show her the broom to help her bring it around. Here's a little scoring recap from sheet 1. We have the Feffner team leading 5-2. Sheet 2, we have the Dixon team leading 8-3. And sheet 4, the Yellow Rock Long Decker team is leading 8-7. So that's really the only really close game. The rest are either 2 or 3 or some 5 points span apart. Okay, here is back to sheet 3. Lisa Johnson, the lefty. She is delivering. Her front end is looking down, staying in touch with the vise. No sweeping so far. They must be confident. Yes, there's the hit. Will she be able to sweep her stone into scoring position? I'll take another closer look. Oh, look at that, Amy. So close. We have the 2 yellow rocks right, very close, but we do believe the red is counting. We're not sure yet. They, of course, have the better view, being very close. We're at a little bit of an angle perspective. They'll have the keen eye that the red is out counting. Now, you know, we have a system here, I have a process, and the equipment to measure. It's a bit of a gauge. It's sort of like a protractor, and it's run by pressure. And there's a gauge, and you simply put the point in the center of the button, and you then rotate around the gauge, and if there's more rub or less, that will determine how far up the little needle on the gauge goes, and whichever one goes the highest, they're the closest. I actually should learn the official phrase or the label for the measuring stick, but we just call it the stick, the measuring gauge. If it indeed will come to that, we'll see what transpires after these next rocks. So here's the final rock. Skip. Dawn Brauninger delivers. Her front end is on it. They're sweeping hard. Hurry hard, ladies. Get it there, get it there. Don't think this will be going into the house. You'll definitely cross the hog line. It looks like she wants to shore up that hole and make sure that, excuse me, pardon me, that Skip Lisa Johnson doesn't have an alley, a way to get them to promote hers, but Lisa could be in there for 2 if she can just nudge the right rock the right way. So stay tuned, folks. Lisa Johnson has delivered her final stone and our final rock from the 7th end. She's on the red one. Nice. She's on that red one. Will she make contact? No. So let's have the vices. Count them up. There are very experienced players down here who will summarize it up. Oh, they kicked them away pretty quickly. So obviously they could tell with their keen eye and that view from only about 4 feet away, as opposed to ours, which is about 40. So it's straight over top our camera, but it's a ways away. So we'll look to see which vice puts up the score, and if it indeed was red, then they're ahead 7-2, and if it was yellow, then they indeed did some catching up. Well, red's throwing first. There you have it. So that means indeed that red scored 1 more. So now the score is Dawn Brauninger's rink 7 and Lisa Johnson's rink 2. We're coming back home in the 8th end. You know, the players and the teams have actually done a really good job of their sort of theme work, whether it's from their vests, hats, and there's a few are certainly matching. anywhere from their toques to their scarves, and this, certainly helps us and helps the fans to be able to figure out which players are on which teams. But too, it just helps them to feel more like a team and have team spirit and some team unity. So we have the Johnson team wearing their dark red marooned fleeces. They're functional. They're very warm looking, as well as quite nice for the team look. And then Team Brauninger is wearing a teal green, or at least two of them are, and that looks quite nice as well. So thank you, ladies, for bringing some spirit along to Broomstones. Yes, you're listening live to the webcast from the second floor at Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts, for the USWCA. That's the U.S. Women's Curling Association National Bonspiel. Okay. Lisa Johnson has her lead, throwing her second rock. Paula's second rock will just float to the back of the house. Will it stay in, bite just a little bit? Yes. Not bite the 12-foot, but bite the back line. Okay. Dawn Brauninger calling for her second, Stephanie Squires. Looks like she wants to bring a rock in and tuck it behind that guard. So Johnson's lead Paula has put out there. That's a great strategy, Dawn. Bring the rocks around and have them hide right in behind so you can't see them. Will it get there? We're not sure. They're working, really working. Nope, it's a little short, but it's a good guard, definitely, because we have two red rocks in the house. Okay, Lisa Johnson, skip of the Racine, Wisconsin team, is asking her second, Barb Vanderlist, to take out. She wants to, as we say, hit and roll or hit and flop. Fran's working hard. Hit and flop indeed. Nice call. Nicely executed, Barb. Will it stay in? No, she's going to just roll out. Oh, darn. But that indeed was the right call. Okay. Dawn's back in the house. She's calling Stephanie her second shot. Looks like she wants once again to have the rock just draw right in behind. Hit the button if you can, but at least count. She is now counting two. Now she might call the guard if it's light. Yep, the front end's on it. Off again. On. Bring it in, ladies. Bring it in. I think that's the call. Bring it in. Bring it in. It's definitely in the house. It's just a question how deep. Will it be a biter, as we say? Just biting the top of the 12-foot. Okay, Lisa's on it. She's not wasting any time saying, come around the other way. Come around the other way now. So Lisa has her second barb. Around this way. It's the counterclockwise turn. She's coming in the left or the westernmost part of the house. Oh, there it's falling off. It's falling off. Isn't that something how you can see so quickly once your eye gets trained, that very moment, that very instant, that 1 millimeter where the stone just takes right off. It doesn't really catch anything, it just curls, because that's the name of the game, the granite, and the way it has the inner core, the weight, and the way it spins, and it just takes off at that certain moment when it starts to lose the momentum. Sweeps do a great job of sweeping to create friction and to lower the pebble so that the rock will indeed stay straighter. Floats on just a microscopic thin layer of thawed ice or of water that helps it float just that little bit farther. Oh, here's Dawn. She has jumped out to help out her front end. Will they get it over? Work it, ladies. Work it, ladies. Oh, I bet you they're shy by an inch. Oh, no. The hand has gone up in the air. Looks like it just made it. Nice job, ladies, on the red team. It's over. Okay, skip Lisa Johnson. Racine, she needs her team to score here. She's sitting 1. Oh, no, sorry. She is actually counting the second. There's a back stone here on the back of the house on the 8 foot from the red team. Hey, so Team Johnson, she needs her skip, Diane Kelly, to bring these rocks in. As we say, you can't score unless you've got rocks in the house. Diane needs to put a rock in or promote one of her front rocks. Yes, Lisa's calling them sweep, sweep, sweep hard. Sweep hard. Yes, it's by, it's by. But she won't get it by that next one. Oh. Just a little narrow, Diane. Maybe Lisa needed to call just a little more ice. Either way, they're counting second rock, but as we know, it's the rock that counts that counts. It's the rock that's closest that counts. So Dawn is skipped from Detroit Curling Club. They curl out of Ferndale. She's actually from West Bloomfield, Michigan. Okay, so here's the second, Stephanie Squires. She delivers. She's over the hog line. Yes, bring it in, bring it in. Nice guard, nice guard. Will she tap back that yellow? No. Will she just bite the 12 foot? Yes. Nice job, ladies. Nice job sweeping. Okay, Lisa Johnson, skip for the Yellow Rocks from Racine, Wisconsin. She has just traded in fresh water for salt water this weekend, joining us here on the East Coast. And we welcome them with a snow and ice storm. Okay, Vice Diane Kelly. She is following the skip's call. She wants an in-turn, the counterclockwise. The sweeps are listening to their skip. Let it curl, she says. Let it curl. Bring it in. Bring it in. Nicely done. We'll stop. There's a little backboard here. Nicely done. Now yellow is shot rock. Okay, Vice Rachel Treese has stepped into the house for the red team, for the team Brauninger. What's she calling? I'm going to stand up here from my lofty perch where you can see what they think the strategy will be. Yellow sitting 1, red sitting 2, yellow 3. So I think Dawn needs to nudge those yellows. And one at a time. Or to draw in. There's an idea. Maybe she can draw in and tuck herself behind. Let's see what the weight is. Okay, the sweeps are staying off of it. They're listening to their vice, who's saying no, no. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Glove is up. Glove is up. Okay, nice draw, Dawn. Right to the button. Right to the button. 4 foot. 4 foot. Yes. Nicely tucked behind. Great shot. Shot of the match. Okay, Red Rock sitting 1. Yellow sitting 2. Red 3. So, what to do? Lisa needs to make up some points here. She's currently trailing 7-2 in the 8th end. Here, live from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. Welcome to the USWCA for those that might have just joined us. It's just about 1 o'clock East Coast time, and we're live from Sheet 3. Dawn Brauninger's team, Red Rocks from Michigan versus Yellow Rocks. It's Lisa Johnson's team from Racine, Wisconsin. Skip Lisa Johnson has thrown her first rock. She's a lefty, so she has the counterclockwise curl. Yep, she's by the first rock. She's by. She's by. Tap, tap. Excellent job of the promotion, but she's still sitting 2 and 3. Red still sitting 1. Vice Rachel Treese was quick to jump up and make that call. They're very confident backhand Vice and Skip duo here. We gather they've played on the same team for a while. They've actually they've played together for the year, and they actually won the club championship in 12-13 and won ladies Bonspiel. Oh gosh, just about 2 weeks ago, February 2nd. So this team certainly has gelled, shall we say. Okay, here comes Skip. Dawn Brauninger from Westfield, Michigan, throwing her last rock. They are currently sitting 1, and she wants to bring it in to the house to score 2 or a guard. You never know. Plan A, Plan B. It's always options here in curling. Okay, she's across the hog. The sweepers are working hard, Nice job, ladies. That's a good guard. Okay, and they'll walk to the back of the sheet. Get off the ice. Give their legs a little rest. Have a glass of water. And see what Lisa Johnson, her second stone, the final rock of the end. To see if she can bring it in, and if so, she might score 3. Do I have that right from the overhead camera? Yes. Yes, indeed I do. Yellow, sitting 2. Lisa delivers. She's on the sweep line, on the blue line. Will she get by? Yes, she's by the first guard. Will she get by? Will she make contact? Oh, okay. Red steals 1. Nice try, Lisa. Good shot. It just wouldn't curl, and that's the name of the game. Curling, the rocks have to be both, as we say, on the broom and the right weight. Okay, nice try. Red picks up 1 more steal, and the score is now 8-2. So let's do a little review here, shall we? A little recap. Sheet 1, the team Pfeffner. This is Leah Hoover, live once again from Broomstones. Are we on? This is Leah Hoover, live from Broomstones, Wayland, Massachusetts. Our co-producers, Amy and Randy, have us back up. Great job, team. They hate winter storms. Yes, we do. Ice and snow, and I don't know whether it's satellite transmission or something. But they've worked diligently. Right. Yes, someone fed the gremlin after midnight. Solar flares. I'm sure that's it. It's a solar flare. So, thumbs up, Amy. We're good. Yeah. That's one thumb. Not yet 2 thumbs, but soon 2 thumbs. Okay, I'll just pick it up where we left it off. This is Leah Hoover reporting and webcasting live from Broomstones in Wayland, Massachusetts, bringing you the webcast of our USWCA National Bonspiel. It's just about 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're about 20 miles west of downtown Boston, out in the burbs, just off of what we call the Pike, the Mass Pike, bringing you curling. We're at Broomstones live from Sheet 3. The red team is skipped by Don Brauninger from the Ferndale area, the Ferndale Club. That's just sort of southern Michigan by Detroit. And the other skip throwing red rocks is Lisa Johnson's team from Racine, Wisconsin. We're certainly glad to have both teams join us here from the Great Lakes over to the saltwater area of Massachusetts. So, the Red Rocks team, Don Brauninger's team, is leading 8-5, but just until the last end, they had an 8-2 lead, and then Team Johnson came back in the 9th with 3 rocks. Nice job, Team Johnson. If they can come back in this end with 3 more, they'll indeed tie, and we'll go into overtime ends. But it's all yet to be determined. She actually has 2 rocks in the house, and she could do it. Will she do it? This is her first rock. She is counting 2, I believe, unless I can't see one there. Yeah, she's sitting 2. She wants to hit out that red one. Nice job, Lisa. Oh, stay in. Huh. Well, she's now still counting 2. And Dawn Brauninger, skip from the Red Rock team, has her first rock, her first of 2 rocks. Looks to me like her skip, Rachel Treach, is calling a takeout. This will be a controlled takeout. She'll probably want to hang around. And I go and have a look at the overhead cam. Yes. Indeed, yellow is sitting 2, and there is 1 red rock hanging out in the 12-foot. Okay, so here's Dawn in the hack, ready to deliver. Nice style and form. Her team, her front end's on it. Sweeping hard. Bringing it in over the hog line. There's a takeout. Will she hang around? Yes. Oh, definitely 1 takeout, but yellow is still shot rock, but red is then sitting 2. So Lisa needs to. Oh, no, they actually can't score 3 mathematically unless she pops hers in, and yellow, no, they're shaking it up because there is just one rock in the house to score. They need 3, and even with her other rock, if she scored 2, I wouldn't quite do it. So that's a wrap, Sheet 3. The Brauninger-Johnson game is over with a final of 8-5 with 1. The last end would be blank. So, see if okay, so we'll give you some play-by-play here. Oh, wait, it actually looks like Sheet 4 is also wrapping it up. One or two, because two. Yeah, because I can see that. Okay, now we'll give you the update on sheet 4. That's Longdecker's team with the Yellow Rocks won 14-8. They had a nice game over Sharp's team. They seemed to score their points in batches. A 2, a 2, a 3, a 3, and a 3. And Team Sharp started out with a 5 in the third end, and then 2 more and 1 more, but they just couldn't rally. But lots of scoring. These skips like to score with lots of rocks in the house. That's great. It makes for fun games. They are shaking it up. As we know, curling's a very friendly, a very a collegial game, and we always say good curling before and certainly after the game. Okay, sheet 1, we have the Red Rocks being thrown by Team Pfeiffer. Rocketing down the ice, the front end's on it. They want to get by their rock and take out 2. Definitely 1 win. Sheet 2, Dixon and Clancy. Red Rocks by Dixon are coming down. Are just going to nudge back the Yellow Rock. Will they indeed hit it out? Skip sweeping, still a biter. Oh, and it looks like they too are now shaking it up. So, Team Dixon throwing Red Rocks is being declared the winner. 10 ends, 9-5, or actually I think they scored 1 or 2 there. They actually shook it up and moved the stones before we even had a chance to find out how many more they scored. But yes, so that's Dixon moves on, Brauninger moves on, as does Brauninger. Oh, and sheet 1's also done. So that's a wrap, folks. Team Pfeffner beat Team Krailed 9-3, 9-4, and our Ice Tech Greg is he's on it. He's quick. He's already putting up the team names for the next draw, which is at, well, shortly. It's scheduled for 2:30. Oh, sorry. It's scheduled for 2 o'clock, and the current time is 1:35. So the teams have a few minutes rest. Okay, so thank you for joining us for the live webcast from Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. Okay, we'll be back at 2 o'clock with the next draw teams. With the teams actually, a TBD. We'll see who's winning and who's where with the brackets. So thank you for joining us. We'll be back live shortly.